Lesson 41.
Ich bin.
So in this lesson, we're learning our very first verb. So far, all we've learned how to say is nouns and adjectives and articles. And so the exercises have been merely sentence fragments. But now we can make a complete sentence now that we can say, I am.
Yeah, this is going to be especially useful when you want to introduce yourself, of course. So it's good to learn this as a chunk, both together, ich bin, because it will be very useful and you will use it quite often.
Lisa, let me ask you a question here. In some languages, you don't need the pronoun. Like in Latin, you can say ego, which means I, and then you can say sum, which means am. But you don't have to say ego. You can just say sum, and it means I am all by itself. Is it like that in German? If you say bin, does it communicate it just by itself, or do you have to have ich along with it?
In a way, it's a little bit of both, because the form of the verb clearly shows you here that it has to be the first person singular. So it has to belong to ich. But on the other hand, we never use it on its own. We always will pair it together with the pronoun.
So that's the same as in English. In English, we never leave out I. We never just say am.
Yes. Even though am would show also that it belongs to the first person, right?
Mm-hmm. And this varies from language to language. Like in ancient Greek or Latin, you can leave out the pronoun. Also in Spanish, you can leave out the pronoun. But in French, you cannot. You have to say je along with suis. So when I was learning French, I had to always remember that in Spanish, you can leave out the pronoun if you want. In French, you can't leave out the pronoun. So German is like that too. You have to include the pronoun. So are we supposed to capitalize the word ich?
So you capitalize it only in the beginning of a sentence. And then when it's in the middle, or even if it's somewhere in the end, not that likely, you would not do that. Just as with any other pronoun, actually.